Hey everybody, and welcome to the Delta Shootaround preview. I'm Joey Ramirez here with assistant coach Mark Madsen to break down tonight's game against the LA Clippers. Mark, when we look at the Lakers, obviously defense has been something that needs a turnaround, pretty much stat. How do you guys get there?
Number one, communication. Our communication has to be better defensively in terms of transition defense, in terms of weak side defense. I think if our communication can get better, it's going to have a spillover effect and really positively impact the entire defensive scheme.
You know, you see flashes here and there. You see JaVale McGee track down a block. You see Reggie Bullock come with a big stop. How do you guys get more consistent outside of just the communication?
Oh, I think consistency is something that when I played, it was something that I was always striving to do better. And I think any player that plays in the NBA, that's one of the biggest tests, is can you be consistent? I think our guys have done a great job this entire season of working towards that. Lately, yes, our defensive numbers have been lower, but I think tonight we had a great shoot around today. Our guys are going to be ready to go out there and play a very sound and hard defensive game, which really we've been doing in stretches.
Speaking of a quick aside, speaking of when you played, do you think a modern offense could score on a front court of Mark Madsen and Shaquille O'Neal?
You put Shaq in any front court, and especially if he's feeling good that day, he might block 10 shots.
And the Mad Dog.
Yeah, I mean, I might get a block or two, but really Shaq is the guy who's going to be doing it.
Mark, taking a look at this Clippers team, speaking of the front court, Ivica Zubac is a guy very familiar to you guys and to anybody who follows the Lakers. What have you seen out of him in this role with the Clippers?
Well, I think Ivica has been doing what he's really started to do in terms of his body of work. He was putting together a lot of growth. People forget Ivica is a young player, 21, 22 years old. He's a guy who's gone out there. He's gotten better every single year. His right-hand hook, his left-hand hook, and he's attacking the rim. Ivica has been a really nice addition to the Clippers. By the same token, we're really happy with Mike Muscala coming over here. He's stretched out the floor. He's created more space for our players here. But yeah, I mean, with Ivica, we're going to have our work cut out for us tonight.
Yeah, you know, we've seen for the past few years Ivica warm up against you before the game. Are you going to go out there and challenge him pregame?
I told Ivica this about 3 months ago. I said, Ivica, your first and second year, I was never afraid to go out there and try to push you around. This last year, I don't mess with you. That's what I told him.
Last thing for you, Mark. Another former Laker, Lou Williams. How do you keep him off the line?
When I think of Lou Williams, the first thing I think of is professionalism. Lou has been successful in every situation, every team he's been with, and he has a great knack for getting to that free throw line. We're going to have to really make a conscious effort to stay walled up, to keep our sound defensive principles intact, and hopefully do our best to contain him.
All right, Mark, we'll see what you guys got in store for them tonight. He's Mark Madsen. I'm Joey Ramirez. We got Lakers and Clippers tonight at 7:30 Staples Center, and we'll see you there.